Am I wrong for telling my girlfriend her best friend has 2 years to find someone, or we're moving ahead without that condition? So me, 28 male, and my girlfriend, 28 female, have been together for 3 years now, and I recently brought up the marriage and kids talk. My reason is pretty simple. I want to be fit and active while my kids are growing up. Like, if we have kids at 30, I'll be 48 when they turn 18, which still feels decent enough to actually be involved and active in their lives. So I wanted to start planning ahead. She said she also wants to get married and have kids, but she had one condition. She wants to get married around the same time as her best friend. Not the same event necessarily, just the same season or time frame. Honestly, I found it cute at first. Here's where it gets complicated. I actually know her best friend personally, and she is genuinely terrible at relationships. Never lasted more than 6 months with anyone and is currently single. But the bigger issue is her best friend doesn't even want to get married. So my girlfriend's whole plan is to first convince her that she wants marriage, then find her a guy, then hope that guy proposes, then coordinate weddings. I told her I don't mind waiting, but I'm not comfortable with our future basically being in someone else's hands. She got upset, saying I don't respect the friendship. So I said fine, 2 years, if things fall into place great, but I can't wait forever with no end in sight. That got her even more riled up. Am I wrong for putting a time frame on this? Edit. So after reading through all the comments, I decided to reach out to her best friend and told her everything. And honestly, her friend found the whole thing just as ridiculous as you guys did, and immediately went and talked to my girlfriend, trying to knock some sense into her. Now my girlfriend is mad at both of us, Lamau. But hey, at least her friend and I are on the same page. We'll update if anything changes. Edit 2. Did not expect this to blow up like this, so here is a quick update. Girlfriend is currently giving me the silent treatment, but the wildest part? Her best friend texted me again apologizing for the collateral damage. She said she explicitly told my girlfriend to drop the ridiculous condition. Instead of listening, my girlfriend lost it on her and accused her of betraying their friendship, not supporting her dream and choosing a guy over our friendship. So now the two of them are fighting. After reading all your comments about codependency and projecting the red flags are glaring, I'm taking a few days of space to seriously reevaluate this relationship. I don't think this is just about a wedding anymore. We'll update if anything changes. Edit 3. It's been a few hours since the last update. I had a long talk with my girlfriend earlier. She is still very upset and keeps saying that I don't understand how important her friendship is and that I'm forcing her to choose. The best friend also messaged me again, saying she is done trying to explain and is taking a step back from my girlfriend for now. Honestly, after everything that's happened in the last 2 days, I think I need more than just a few days of space. This whole situation has made me question a lot of things about our future. I will give one final update in a day or two after I clear my head. Update. Since the original post was getting way too long to keep updating, I'm putting the final conclusion here. First off, a massive thank you to everyone who commented. A lot of you pointed out things about codependency and enmeshment that I was completely blind to. And honestly, it gave me the clarity I needed. Before getting into the update, I just want to address 2 things that kept coming up in the comments. To everyone roasting me about my timeline, yes, I know you can still be a fit and active dad well into your 30s and 40s alone. It was just a personal goal I had in my head, but fair point taken. To everyone jokingly suggesting I should just date the best friend since she's apparently the same one, absolutely not, Lamau. We are cool, but I'm staying far, far away from that entire dynamic. A lot of you were also asking how I missed such a massive red flag for 3 years. Honestly, I didn't understand it either at first. I think as a guy you are sometimes so starved for affection and care that you hold on to it tightly when you finally find it. But it wasn't just that, I genuinely felt loved and cared for. She worked from home for her dad's business, and there was no lack of emotional or physical intimacy either, and she made my life so easy, like would always make food for me, handled all the household stuff willingly without ever complaining, and even when I offered to help she'd just wave me off saying she had it. This whole condition truly came out of nowhere and blindsided me completely. After my last edit, I left our apartment and spent the night away to clear my head. I made up my mind that I was going to sit her down calmly and try to make her understand how absurd this whole thing was. My plan was that if she finally understood, we could look into couples therapy together to get to the root of it. We had that final long conversation this morning. I tried to explain why having my future tied to a third party was a deal breaker for me. But instead of trying to understand my perspective or even taking the lifeline of therapy, she doubled down. She said her best friend is abandoning her and that I am being unsupportive of her vision for her life. I even asked her directly to be honest with me if she simply wasn't ready for marriage or kids yet, because that would be a completely different and understandable situation. One I was willing to work with and make compromises for because I genuinely didn't want to lose her over some fantasy plan. But she said no, she loves me, she does want marriage and kids. She just wouldn't drop the condition. And when I brought up the fact that her best friend had literally told her she doesn't want to get married, she just waved it off saying she will come around. I know her better than she knows herself. That's when it became obvious that I was essentially the third wheel in my own relationship, and that no amount of reasoning was going to get through. It was a long, hard conversation, and there were a lot of tears, but I made the decision to end the relationship. We want fundamentally different things, and I can't build a future with someone who prioritizes a fantasy timeline over our actual partnership. We are currently sorting out the apartment situation, and I'll be staying with family for a bit while we untangle everything. It hurts right now, not going to pretend it doesn't. But reading through all your perspectives genuinely gave me the clarity and reality check. I needed to see things for what they were. Thanks again, everyone. Won't be updating after this, just focusing on moving forward now. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.